Yeah. What else is new in the world of chess? Hikaru is the world champion. Chess 960. That was, you guys were following that?
I mean, I followed, but I find it very hard to take chess 960. Like, I mean, I don't enjoy it as much as following a normal top event.
Really?
Like, I like to play chess 960, but I don't like to watch it so much.
It looks so in the final game.
Exactly. It looks so weird, like the pieces and all. Like, but to play it, it's fun because there's a lot of creativity and there's zero openings. So I like playing, but I don't like watching it. Like also it's very hard to follow afterwards. Like they have different positions every game.
Yeah, you have to watch it live.
Yeah,
if you don't watch it live, there's like afterwards you don't care about watching the game.
I don't think anybody watches chess 960 afterwards.
If you watch it live, but still, I mean, watching the opening is just, you don't want to think about the opening too much. You just want to like get to the time trouble phase and watch it.
Yeah. But like, is it just my opinion or
no, I
for
agree.
seeing?
I agree, yeah. It's fun to play because there's no stress, you don't have to prepare.
Exactly, just
but to watch it, I mean, yeah, it's not as interesting.
But why is there no stress? Why would you say there's
because there's no preparation, yeah? You just like sleep and go and play.
Yeah.
I always felt like other physical sports, they have this advantage. It's not like, let's say you're playing, you just warm up your body before you go to the game.
Yeah.
But in chess, it's like you prepare, you look at lines and stuff like this. But in other sports, you just like get ready mentally more or just warm up a bit and go. And in chess 960, you can actually do that. Like maybe stay sharp and just go to... You don't have to like really check the lines.
But it's funny because we were actually doing a lot of preparation. We went to Norway, and in between games, we were actually like using the engines.
But this was like was a very, very strange event.
Which?
Because when I played in 2019,
the World Championship 2019,
Fisher in Norway, I got to Final 4, which was in Oslo, and it was the only time they actually allowed engines before the game.
But why would they give the position before the game?
Yeah, this was very strange.
They do even now, no?
But that kind of ruins the purpose of Fisher Random, no?
And they gave engines too.
Yeah.
I thought it was very strange. And
I mean,
also
the whole concept I thought is, to avoid this. So.
No, that's how it should be. But they had some idea. And the other problem was that the engine situation was not exactly equal. So like I was trying to figure it out on chess.com. Because on ChessBase you can't really analyze, because there's like castling rules don't integrate into ChessBase,
Really? They don't, yeah?
Yeah.
No, I think
or at least in 2019 they didn't. But I was using the chess.com website engine at the time. And it wasn't the best,
Yeah, but then it defeats the purpose of having this tournament.
Yeah, but we had preparation there. That was I didn't like it. I would much prefer that you just go and play,
Exactly.
Or you have like 10 minutes to look over the board.
Yeah.
And analyze over the board. Yeah.
Also, they had this shorter time control, no? Like 30 minutes or something? Yeah. In fact, for such random position, you might need a little bit longer.
Okay, we have some new guests in the house, it seems like.
We have Ben Simon.
We have Ben Simon. We have one of our valiant commentators that's going to pop in just quickly.
Miro's smoking, I won't interrupt too much.
Absolutely. Yeah, Chess 960. Yeah, Hikaru actually didn't do very well in St. Louis because we had Chess 960 event here in St. Louis.
No, but this was a different event. This was a different type of game. This was Chess 9 LX.
Oh, yeah,
that's very different. You have to understand the difference between Chess 960 and Chess 9 LX.
Chess 9 what?
LX.
It's in Roman 960.
But it's not really in Roman numerals because it doesn't make sense in Roman numerals. Like
it does, no? Right, probably that's what I thought it.
Well, like
we have a Romanian here who can explain.
But Roman and Romanian is not same.
Yeah, but okay.
No, we're not.
What's the difference between a Romanian and a Roman? That's what we have to understand. No, it's the chess club wanted to brand it on their own.
Trademark.
So they trademarked Chess 9 LX using like
the chess club.
The chess club, yeah.
The same chess club.
Yeah. Roman numerals, but it didn't really catch on. But yeah, I'm the Chess 9, so it's totally different than Chess 960. It's Chess 9 LX.
You're the Chess 9 LX champion.
Hikaru has to still challenge me in Chess 9 LX because it's a big difference there.
Hikaru didn't play very well, but then in Reykjavik he just dominated the field.
I wouldn't say dominated.
Really?
In the preliminary or like the first stage,
the qualifiers,
he was Hikaru was very, very close. Abdul Sattarov actually dominated. I mean, he won like nearly all his games.
Yes.
But once it got to knockout, then it was Hikaru played extremely.
In match setting,
Yeah.
match setting. I mean, it became he became very dominant.
But I wouldn't say dominant.
What did you think of the qualifiers, by the way? Because it was very strange how the qualifications were done, no?
Yeah, I think it was terrible. I mean, what do you think?
Like, I mean, first of all, it took me days to understand how it works.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was announced very late, like when everybody has already made some plans and just like, okay, in 1 week from now you have the qualifiers, go play at timings, yeah?
No, I think it was terrible.
And then you have to play like, I think 5 tournaments in order to qualify to reach here, and there are 4 people who have already are in the world championship. Like, for world championship, I guess the qualifiers can be sorted a bit more, I feel.
No, I think for a world championship you shouldn't have 4 wildcards. I mean, they had, okay, Wesley, let's say world champion it was a few years ago, but still, let's say world champion, so he goes directly, but Magnus is simply a wildcard. You can say like he's the #1 player, but it's still #1 based off of like normal chess. So if you want to differentiate
how do we do that?
chess 960 and normal chess, then you shouldn't count Magnus as like #1 and get the automatic spot. I mean, just saying for consistency.
We need chess 960 ratings.
Yeah, at least. And then the other qualifier, okay, local player, Gretarsson, which, okay, normal, but still, it's still another wild card. And the 4th wild card is Nepo, Jan. And
Nepo got a wild card for that.
Yeah. So, okay, 4 wild cards, it's already quite a lot, you know.
And only 4 qualifying
that's
spot.
That's crazy.
And there were like everybody fighting for it.
Everybody fighting, and also it's online with no cameras for some stages of it.
I think most of it until the very end it's... And even there are wild cards. Like some people directly get in
some
at the
people
3rd
on
stage
Lichess.
or 4th stage.
On Lichess, they got some wild cards,
Yeah. So it was
But
like a bit weird, like with the qualification cycle. I mean, it was very complex.
No, I mean, if you have these like online qualifiers, you have to have very strong security measures all the way. You can't have like no cameras, no security measures, and then once it's matches, you have cameras on.
Yeah.
I mean, because already people could like, I'm not saying that anything happened, but people could be tempted to do this to get into the knockout stage, you know?
True.
So yeah, the
also
whole...
it had like the dates were like almost you have to block everything. Like one is on 28, then 4, then 10, then 16.
Yeah.
Like almost 1 month you cannot do anything else but just keep these dates free.
No, it was a mess. Hopefully next time they...
But will
have
it
a better
happen
system.
next time as well? Like is it a regular thing?
I don't know. I mean, last time was 3 years ago, but you could say
it
the
should
pandemic...
happen. I think it's a good tournament to have, like chess 960.
Oh, it should. I think it's a good
variant.
interesting format.
I think they can just
Definitely.
improve the qualifications a little bit, and then it should be more sorted. I feel.
I think no qualifiers. I mean, like
Just
really-
direct wildcards. 8 wildcards on there.
Sorry, I misspoke. No wild
No
cards.
wildcards.
Yeah, no wild cards. Or you can have the world champion. So in this case, Hikaru, he's automatically seated, and everyone else has to fight on equal footing. To
And just one more thing, I think they should announce a little bit earlier so people can plan the calendar
yeah,
more.
of course. But
I
they-
think for all the
they
world
always do
events,
this, yeah?
all the world
They always do
events,
this. Like,
it cannot be 1 month before. People
like-
need visas.
we already spoke about Rapid and Blitz. Yeah, it's always 1 month before it's announced.
Yeah.
I mean, it's especially like after 2020 to get a visa is very difficult sometimes. Yeah,
True.
that sometimes there's like waiting lists for months or
Yeah.
I've heard of years.
Talk
Yeah,
to me.
so yeah, they need to announce it way in advance.
Yeah,
that's
for
that's
sure.
a given. Yeah.
Guys, I want to